All right, return to sprinting week 8. Um, Starting off with some triplane lunges here, obviously after a dynamic warm up. Big fan of the triplane lunges, really open up the hips and activate the adductors. Also getting just deep range of motion in the knees and ankles. Feeling really good with these. From there, really wanted to warm up my core. Kind of something I neglected the last couple weeks. So I wanted to make sure I focused on that, doing some reverse plank holds here. Then moving on to some reverse hypers, just trying to get both sides, anterior and posterior core here. And then I really wanted to finish up with activating the hip flexors. You guys have seen me do these before. The cable reverse squat, just adding that purple block in there to make sure my knees don't flare out and activate the groin a little bit more, so that way it's ready to go and fire. From there, moved on to my different set of pogos. I'm doing some band resisted here. Big fan of these. I've been trying these a lot lately. Just hopping backwards off the box and then just trying to produce as much force on the ground and get as high as I can, landing back on the box. Also done these before. Just call them sprinter pogos. Just try to avoid using that leg on the bench as much as possible. From there, moving into my dribble series here. These are more so dribble bleeds, so I'm going in one continuous. One rep is the whole thing, so going from ankle up to shin, then up to knee, trying to gain speed as I go. From there into my switch doubles, doing these for rhythm. You can see the little hop in there. It's good for me just to feel the bounce, so I'm not focused on falling over. I'm flowing from rep to rep. In there into my flying sprints. Feeling really good with these. I think I've gotten past the point of the fear of pulling the hamstring again or any other soft tissue injury. Times are really starting to drop, so really happy with that. Hovering right around 1 second flat, going sub one in a lot of times, so feeling really good. Trying to work up the intensity from here on. To the weight room, going with these RDLs here again. Drop down really fast and being explosive on the way up. Just trying to produce as much force as I can in as short a time as possible, just trying to relate it to sprinting as much as I possibly can. Still dealing with that knee issue, so I'm doing these step downs here. They're more or less kind of like a reverse sled walk or a supported sissy squat, something like that. Then just trying to make these soleus raises as difficult as possible, so adding in the slant board to get a deeper range of motion. And then to finish up these weighted anterior tib raises, these were a lot harder than I thought, and that's my sprinting day for week 8.